So thank you for taking the time to watch this video, and hopefully, you got a chance to watch all the other best practices videos in our YouTube channel, and especially if you're upgrading a WMS or switching to another WMS or getting a brand new WMS for yourself, right? Those will be very helpful. So today we are going to talk about something called rate shopping, right? And rate shopping can be done for both parcel and LTL. I mean, parcels are the small boxes that you ship. Mostly the e-com orders and even sometimes retail orders, they're all shipped as parcels from the distribution center to the final destination. In the e-com orders, it will be a consumer that's buying product they placed an order through the web or through their mobile device. In the LTL scenario, it will be like a wholesale, B2B customer that you are shipping the order to, right? So rate shopping is basically you can, there is a service level, obviously. Service level is to say, hey, I want to ship next day or a second day or just regular ground, right? And based on that service level, you can configure all the rates. You can get FedEx rates. FedEx is a parcel service. You can get UPS parcel service rates. You can get DHL parcel service rates. You can get USPS parcel service rates, right? All that you can put it in the system and then say, hey, this is my origin. This is where my facility is. And this is my destination, right? Based on this origin and based on this destination, based on the number of boxes. And typically that happens after cartonization and the weaving process. I mean, we can even talk about weaving process eventually. The cartons are created based on the number of items that, need to be fit within these boxes. And, after choosing the best box, you can perform rate shopping for this box to be shipped from this origin to that destination. Across 3 or 4 parcel carriers, right, for that service level. So service level say, I want to, because that's what the customer chose when they placed an order. They said, hey, I wanted ground, or I wanted next day, or I wanted second day air, right? So whatever that is, based on that service level, you can say, hey, what is my rate with FedEx? What is my rate for the same thing? What is my rate with UPS? For the same thing, what is my rate with USPS? The same thing, what is my rate with DHL, right? You can check all that, and then you can choose the least expensive option. I mean, even if normally you don't see a big difference between FedEx and UPS, at least, when I ship my, shipments to my customers, I don't see a big difference. But sometimes, it adds up. If you're shipping 10,000 boxes per shift, that still adds up. That's a big number, even if you save $1. $10,000, that's just one day, and you're running 200 days, right? That adds up. That's a big number. So that's something to think about, and you can do the same thing in the LTL carrier side as well. Especially if you're going to pay for the LTL and the customer is not paying for the transportation service, you're going to figure out the LTL, which LTL carrier offers the best deal. Then you can still run rate shopping for LTL carriers as well. You find similarly get the carrier rates and then put it in the system, and then you can run your cartonization and then palletization, and then based on the number of cartons, based on the weight, based on the volume, you can run rate shopping and then figure out what is the least expensive rate, and you can take that carrier as the preferred carrier. So these are some things think about with I mean, these are more on the transportation side of the business, but still some things that you want to think about while designing your WMS, right? While implementing your WMS. So hopefully this is helpful. Thanks for taking the time to watch this video, and thanks for of course share your comments, share your thoughts, and thanks once again for taking time to watch this video.